Welcome back to the one place where the glittering world of stardom meets the raw truth of human emotion. You are watching Anything You Want, your premier destination for the most in-depth and exclusive analyses of the lives that captivate us all. Before we dive into today's deeply moving and somewhat shocking narrative, I want to take a moment to welcome our ever-growing family. If you haven't already, please make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a beat of the drama. For those who want to support us even further and gain access to exclusive perks, please consider hitting the join button right next to subscribe. Your support is what keeps Anything You Want alive and thriving. Today, we are turning our gaze toward a story that transcends mere gossip. It is a tale of loyalty, heartache, and the unpredictable turns of fate. We are talking about one of Turkey's most beloved leading men, Murat Yildirim, and the sudden, emotional pivot in his separation from Iman Elbani. What was supposed to be the end of a chapter has suddenly become a testament to the vows in sickness and in health. So, grab your coffee, sit back, and let's unravel the layers of this poignant development together. Don't forget to leave a like if you appreciate deep dive journalism. In a development that has sent shockwaves through the corridors of the Turkish entertainment industry and left the tabloid press in a state of bewildered admiration, the celebrated actor Murat Yildirim has made a decision that defies the typical trajectory of celebrity breakups. Just as the ink was drying on the narratives regarding the dissolution of his marriage to Iman Elbani, Yildirim has brought the grinding gears of the legal machinery to a screeching, definitive halt. The actor, known for his stoic charisma on screen, has stepped forward with a declaration that is as heartbreaking as it is noble. He has officially suspended the divorce proceedings. The catalyst for this sudden change of heart is not a reconciliation of irreconcilable differences in the traditional sense, but rather a grave and urgent matter of health concerning his estranged wife, Iman Elbani. This is not merely a pause in paperwork. It is a profound statement on the nature of duty and lingering affection. The atmosphere surrounding the couple had been undeniably tense in recent months, with the media documenting the slow erosion of their union. The divorce process, which had begun amidst a flurry of speculation and rumor, seemed to be moving inexorably toward a final, legal severance. However, life, with its cruel and unpredictable timing, intervened. In a statement that resonated with raw vulnerability, Murat Yildirim addressed the burning questions from the press and the relentless inquiries of social media with a single, powerful sentiment: "I cannot leave her while she is sick. I must be by her side." These words, simple in their construction but heavy with emotional implication, have completely reframed the public's understanding of their relationship. It is a stark reminder that beneath the glossy veneer of magazine covers, these figures are undeniably human, subject to the same frailties and fears as the rest of us. This brings up a very difficult question for all of us here at Anything You Want. If you were in a similar position, on the verge of ending a relationship when a crisis struck, would you have the strength to put your grievances aside to care for your partner? It is a test of character that few of us wish to face. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. We read every single one. And remember, hitting that join button helps us continue to bring you these thoughtful discussions. Continuing with the details of this unfolding drama, sources deeply embedded within the couple's inner circle have shed light on the severity of the situation. It appears that the health complications facing Iman Elbani are not trivial, prompting Yildirim to reassess his priorities with immediate effect. The turbulence that had characterized their relationship in the preceding months, the arguments, the drift, the incompatibility that led to the filing of divorce papers, has been rendered insignificant in the face of a medical crisis. In his candid communication with the media, Yildirim emphasized that the years they spent building a life together, the tapestry of shared memories, and the hardships they had already weathered created a sense of responsibility he could not simply discard. Iman's health is more important than anything else, he declared, effectively silencing the gossipmongers who were hungry for scandal. Instead of a bitter court battle, the public is witnessing an act of profound mercy and solidarity. The reaction to this development has been nothing short of extraordinary. In an era where celebrity divorces are often characterized by mudslinging, acrimony, and the public airing of dirty laundry, Murat Yildirim's stance has been hailed as a breath of fresh air. Fans, critics, and seasoned gossip columnists alike have found themselves united in appreciation of his integrity. However, this pause in the legal proceedings leaves a massive question mark hanging over their future. Is this merely a temporary ceasefire, a humanitarian truce in the war of separation? Or is it possible that in the crucible of this health crisis, the embers of their relationship might be fanned back into a flame? The mystery of how their dynamic will evolve from this point forward has become the central topic of conversation in the celebrity news world. The digital landscape has responded to Yildirim's announcement with an outpouring of emotion. Social media platforms, often the breeding ground for toxicity and judgment, have been flooded with messages of support, prayer, and respect. Followers of the actor have inundated his profiles with well wishes for Iman Elbani's speedy recovery, praising Murat for his gentlemanly conduct. The narrative has shifted from failed marriage to heroic support. According to those close to the pair, this is not just a public relations maneuver. Murat and Iman have genuinely decided to reevaluate the parameters of their connection. By suspending the divorce, Yildirim has committed to not just pausing the lawyers, but to actively investing his time and energy into her recovery, planning to be a physical presence in her life during this dark hour. This proximity, naturally, fuels speculation. Proximity often breeds intimacy, and the shared vulnerability of illness can dismantle walls that were built up over years of conflict. We are seeing a side of Murat Yildirim that scripts cannot capture. But we want to know, who else in the Turkish celebrity world do you think embodies this level of loyalty? Which stars would you like us to cover next on Anything You Want? Drop a name in the comments, and don't forget, if you are enjoying this deep dive, please like this video and share it with a friend. Your support means the world to us. The relationship between Murat Yildirim and Iman Elbani has always been high profile, a subject of intense scrutiny and adoration. Yet, this new chapter has elevated them from mere celebrities to figures of a compelling human drama. The appreciation for Yildirim's sensitivity is widespread, with many interpreting his behavior as the gold standard for how men should treat the women in their lives, regardless of marital status. Experts in relationships and family therapy have even weighed in, emphasizing that empathy is the cornerstone of any human connection. Yildirim's declaration, "I can't leave her while she's sick," is being cited as a rare example of conscious uncoupling paused for the sake of compassion. A sensitivity that is remarkably scarce in the cutthroat environment of the entertainment industry. It reveals a depth of character in Yildirim that transcends his acting accolades, highlighting the high value he places on the sanctity of the bond they once shared. As we look toward the coming days, the eyes of the media are laser-focused on the couple's social media accounts and press releases. Every post, every photograph, and every cryptic caption will be dissected for clues. Will there be a photo from a hospital room? A shared moment of quiet resilience? The celebrity news ecosystem is waiting with bated breath to see how they handle this delicate period. Information trickling out from their private sphere indicates that Murat has completely overhauled his daily existence. He has reportedly restructured his filming schedules and personal commitments to ensure he is never too far from Iman. He is accompanying her to medical appointments, acting as her primary support system, and doing everything in his power to keep her morale high. This level of dedication is transformative. It changes the narrative from a legal split to a story of enduring care. This uncommon sensitivity, as it has been termed by industry insiders, has become a trending topic on Twitter and Instagram. The phrase "I have to be by her side" is currently circulating as a viral mantra of loyalty. However, we must look at the other side of the coin. The suspension of the divorce has inevitably led to whispers that the couple is trying to rebuild the relationship from the ground up. Friends suggest that spending this increased amount of time together, stripped of the pressures of work and social appearances, has forced them to confront their bond in its rawest form. While they are attempting to keep the specific details of Iman's illness and their private conversations away from the paparazzi, their every move is being interpreted as a step toward reconciliation. The feedback loop on social media is intense. Fans are not just observing, they are emotionally investing. Comments range from "this is truly exemplary behavior" to "this is what love and respect actually mean." It is a stark contrast to the cynical view of celebrity marriages as temporary arrangements. Experts point out that mutual support during a crisis is often the foundation upon which broken trust can be rebuilt. Murat Yıldırım's approach is now a case study in maturity. All eyes are now fixed on the horizon, waiting for the next official statement. Some optimistic commentators are even going so far as to predict a surprising comeback, suggesting that the couple could emerge from this trial stronger, more united, and perhaps ready to give their marriage a second chance. The unfolding events feel less like real life and more like the climax of a dramatic television series, the kind Murat himself might star in. The patience, understanding, and sacrificial love being displayed are themes that resonate universally. Followers are eagerly asking, will this tragedy bring them back together? Yıldırım's refusal to abandon his wife is being interpreted not merely as a postponement of a legal formality, but as a demonstration of a deep, perhaps unresolved, commitment. They are trying to minimize external pressure, but the press is relentless. Murat is currently performing a high-wire act, balancing the demanding pace of his stellar acting career with the exhausting emotional labor of supporting a sick partner. Iman, meanwhile, is focused on healing, both physically and perhaps emotionally, as she opens a new, unexpected chapter in her relationship with her husband. Gossip experts and relationship columnists are suggesting that this period is the definitive turning point. As one analyst noted, the outcome of this process will not just be divorce or marriage, it will be a demonstration of the strength of the respect and love they hold for one another. The binary outcome of stay together or break up seems too simple for the complexity of what they are experiencing. Regardless of whether the divorce papers are eventually signed or burned, the respect they are showing each other now will define their legacy. Fans continue to send waves of digital support, trying to create a buffer of positivity around the couple. Murat's next steps are crucial. The entire celebrity news world is watching, unsure of who will win in the battle between fate and the law, or what direction this relationship will ultimately take. But one thing remains undeniably certain: Murat Yıldırım's determination and sensitivity prove that this is no ordinary divorce story. It is a testament to the enduring power of human connection. It is rare that we cover a story with such emotional depth and moral complexity. Murat Yıldırım has shown us that being a star does not mean losing one's humanity. Whether they reconcile or eventually part ways, the grace with which they are handling this crisis is a lesson for us all. We will, of course, keep a very close watch on this situation and bring you any updates the moment they happen. What do you think will happen? Will this health crisis save their marriage, or is it just a long goodbye? Let us know your predictions in the comments below. And before you go, please remember to support Anything You Want by hitting that subscribe button and liking this video. For those who want to be part of our inner circle and help us create even better content, please click the join button today. Your support empowers us to bring you the news that matters. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep your eyes on the stars.